Good morning. So I'm on my way to work this morning. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. The sky is clear and blue. But I am pretty wiped out. This morning, about 3 a.m., our youngest, Garrett, he was actually diagnosed with asthma a couple months back. And so we've done really well this summer, just on some pill medication. But I guess with all the rain we've had lately, and then we went to a outdoor function this weekend to celebrate going back to school at my church, and it was rainy and it was humid, and I guess that was just the right combination, because he started like not acting like he felt well later that evening on Saturday night, and then Sunday acted like he didn't really feel all that great at all and had some respiratory stuff going on. Well, then this morning I woke up to the sound of him coughing and what sounded like significant trouble breathing. So we have a monitor that we keep on him still, because of, he's 4, but also because of his seizures and stuff like that. So that's where I heard it. So I got up and went to check on him, and he was just in a situation pretty bad. I mean, I got a little nervous. I really did. Normally I would have my medical equipment there at the house, my stethoscope, my pulse oximeter, and all these things, but I don't have it. I've been keeping it at work, so I'm gonna have to start bringing that back and forth, or buy me another set for the house, one or the other. But it was obvious he was having difficulty, and like the sound, there's a sound that is made when your airway is trying to constrict or close off, and they call it stridor, and it sounds very, best I could probably describe it, it's sort of like a pitchy sound of breathing, and very restricted and very confined, like air can escape, kind of like when you're squeezing air out of a balloon, but a little bit different, if that helps, when you're doing that little when you're letting out the air, but different. Look it up on YouTube. I'm sure there's a video of what that sounds like. But he was right at that point, and I recognized that. Luckily, we do have albuterol nebulizers, so I gave him one, and within about half hour, 45 minutes, his breathing had settled enough to where he was actually breathing calmly, and he was able to go back to sleep. But again, this all started at 3 o'clock, so it was probably before he really started resting well. Come on over. There you go. It was probably closer to 5:30. So he was exhausted this morning. And then too, when he got up, woke up and started moving about, his symptoms were returning. Of course, the medicine's only, given like every 4 hours anyways. So he'll be due again here in just a little bit. But we decided not to send him to school. Thankfully, my mama was able to come stay with him, so she's going to be with him today. I'm going to keep a check on him throughout the day, see how he's doing. She knows how to use a nebulizer. She has asthma herself. I have a touch of it. Oldest Levi, he gets a touch of it when he gets sick. He has like underlying asthma, so we all got it. We got it honest. So, but like I say, Garrett's didn't really surface until just, I want to say it was probably around March or so of this year. And we went to his pediatrician, and she referred us to a specialist who then did some tests and diagnosed him with childhood asthma. So hopefully it just is childhood asthma, and as he grows it will improve and hopefully just go away. That's our hope. And hopefully we can maintain with just the oral medications. But it's good that we have the nebulizer if we need it. But I think it's just, like I say, the weather has been rough. Luckily, we've been blessed here. We haven't had flooding and stuff like they've had out west and Midwest and whatnot. But We were just watching that last night, a documentary about it. It was just devastating and horrible what water can do and how powerful it is. But so we haven't had flooding like that, thankfully, but we've had a lot of rain, just a lot of dampness. And of course, when it's that much dampness and the conditions are really great for mold to grow and be viable, and then that spreads in the air, and so it's just not a good situation. And I just didn't really consider it because I kind of forgot that was even an issue we had because he done so well this summer. Lesson learned, I guess. But he should do fine. He should be okay. If it turns out he needs to go to the doctor, we'll definitely take him if he gets other symptoms or develops a fever or something. But right now, really, it's just his breathing and his cough, which is, I mean, just say it's just his breathing. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. You gotta breathe. But we're not in any emergencies or anything, thankfully. Like I said, this morning I wasn't so sure. If that neb treatment hadn't worked, we probably had to go into the emergency room, but for some steroids and stuff. But like I say, luckily, God showed up and it worked. You know, prayer makes a difference too. So, but let's hope for a good day. But I hope you guys have a good one. Porch is coming along. I got some more to show you on that. But that'll probably be another video. But y'all have a great day, and I will see you next time.